right, boys and girls, welcome back to the Kids Club this week. I'm so excited that you could be here to join us. This week, I thought we could visit my friend Billy and see if we could help him with this big problem. Look, here comes Billy right now. Hiya, Billy.
Hey, Jackson.
I saw that you seemed a little mad the other day, and I wanted to see if there was anything I could do to help you.
Unless you can get my mom to let me go to the super fun zone with our Sunday school, I don't think there's very much you can do.
Oh, man, I've been looking forward to hanging out with you all day that day.
I know, I saved my money for months to be able to afford the tickets, and now all that work is going to go to waste.
I'm sure we can go another time.
I doubt it. Every time I want to go, my mom finds some excuse to keep me home. Like last month, I was supposed to go to my grandmother's house, and my mom was all, "If you don't straighten up, I won't send you."
I see. Did your mom tell you why you wouldn't get to go on this trip with us?
She said if your math grade doesn't go up in 1 week, you're not going.
Oh, so if you get your grade up, then you can go?
Yeah, but there's no hope for that to happen. My grade keeps getting worse and worse. I don't think I will ever get to have any fun.
But Billy, school is really important, and I know that doing better in school is what your mom thinks is best for you.
What if going to the amusement park is what's best for me?
Now, we know that's not true.
I guess you're right, but I really get tired of never getting to do something fun.
You know, your story reminds me a lot of when the Israelites were promised deliverance from Egypt.
What does deliverance mean?
Well, deliverance means being taken out of something that you don't like being a part of.
Well, I need some deliverance over here from my math class. Can God do that for me?
I don't think so, but it can help you to have what's best for you, like passing the math class.
Yeah. What if I just want to go back to the math class from last year? It was a lot easier than this one.
Oh, you sound an awful lot like the Israelites in the Old Testament.
Did God keep them from Super Fun Zone too?
Well, in a way, yes, but they weren't going to a fun park. They were escaping bondage.
I know that feeling. When the bell rings to let me out of math class, I get so excited.
Oh, Billy, their bondage was a lot worse. They were forced to be in slavery to the Egyptians, and they had to do a lot of hard work. And while in Egypt, the Israelites were treated terribly, but God still protected them.
I thought we learned that the Israelites were God's chosen people. Why would he let them go through so many trials?
Well, they were, but for many years they rejected God's love and instruction, so God allowed the Egyptians to rule over them.
That's so sad, but I am not seeing how the story and mine match.
Well, in the book of Exodus, we learn that God decides to raise up a man by the name of Moses, and he would lead the Israelites out of Egypt into the promised land of Canaan. When Moses finally got the Pharaoh of Egypt to release the Israelites, the people of Israel headed to the promised land that God had provided for them.
Oh, so they got to go to their super fun zone.
Well, not quite. Once the people left Egypt, they started complaining that God wasn't taking care of them. God gave them manna to eat every day that fell from the sky, but they didn't like it because it didn't taste as good as the food that they had eaten in Egypt. So they asked Moses if they could just go back to Egypt.
Wait, they were complaining so much about the trip that they actually wanted to return to being slaves?
Yep, they sure did. And you know what? They angered God, and so he punished them by sending snakes to bite them, and many people died.
Are you saying that if I keep complaining, that God is going to let a snake bite me?
No, but the story got even worse.
Oh, so complaining about everything made everything worse for the people.
Yes, when they were ready to go into the promised land, they sent spies in and they reported back to the people that there were giants in the land of Canaan. The people complained again and decided not to go in.
So what did God do to them?
Well, he made them wander in the wilderness for 40 years.
I think I am starting to get it. If I would stop complaining about the situation I am in, then it would get better.
Well, that's it. The best way to do that is by trusting God. In Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6, the Bible says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy paths."
That's a great verse.
It is one of my life verses.
What's a life verse?
It's a verse that you choose to memorize and live by for your life. It's usually one that helps you and reminds you to stay strong in the Lord.
I think I may take Proverbs 3:5-6 as my verse as well.
That's a great idea, because trusting in God and His timing, you will be able to be content in your life.
Thanks, Jackson. I think I'm going to ask if someone can help me with my map, and then maybe next year I'll get to go on the trip with the rest of you.
Sounds like a great plan.
Have a really good day, Jackson.
You too. See you soon. And boys and girls, remember that you need to trust God and follow in His paths for your life, and you'll be able to be content with whatever may come your way. Goodbye, girls and boys. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
I need